neighboring Karnataka, where a major face-off has been witnessed between the BJP and the JDS in the, fair to say, poll-bound state. Over 1,000 workers were seen clashing with each other. This is between the JDS and the BJP. And this took place after a BJP MLC, that is CP Yogeshwar, had got clearance for 50 crore rupees worth of development works in the constituency and was a part of the groundbreaking ceremony for these projects. Now, Channapatna in Karnataka is represented by Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. These are live visuals coming in of the clash that is taking place. We also have Prajwal joining us. We'll go across to Prajwal right now. Prajwal, there appears to have been a face-off. JDS and Kumaraswamy, who is the MLA of this area, thought that he should have also been invited. He wasn't. Is that what's happening? And what is the situation on the ground now?
Right, Ankit. This is basically a clash between former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy supporters from the JDS party and versus CP Yogeshwara supporters who is from the BJP. So CP Yogeshwara is an MLC and he had also contested against Kumaraswamy in the last assembly elections, but he had lost out against the JDS strongman, but he too hails from the Vokkaliga community. So the background info is basically that Yogeshwar had got 50 crore rupees sanctioned for various development works, which also included irrigational projects, and apart from that it also included about giving incentives to the farmers and other weaker sections or societies from, or else people from the economic backward classes. So today there was a groundbreaking ceremony of several such developmental projects which was supposed to happen in and around Channapatna. But what exactly happened was, according to the protocol, the local MLA, that is the member of the Legislative Assembly, will have to be called, and in this case it was H.D. Kumaraswamy, who is the sitting MLA, and he was not invited, but the district in charge minister was invited, who is Dr. C.N. Ashwath Narayan, and we very well know that Dr. Ashwath Narayan as well as H.D. Kumaraswamy have always been at loggerheads, and even in the recent assembly proceedings which came in, there was a lot of furor which took over due to the BIMS issue, that is the Bangalore Institute of Medical Sciences issue, which was blown out of proportion, is what the BJP claimed. So in this regard, the JDS workers went on to question the BJP, the BJP functionaries as well as the organizers as to why was H.D. Kumaraswamy, who is also the MLA, was not called in, because it was protocol. And then there was initially a heated argument between few workers of the BJP and the Congress. But later on, they went out to hit out against each other, and in the melee, what happened was there were several eggs and stones also which they started pelting, and then they started fighting with each other. And it was over 1,000 to 1,200 people who had gathered together, and the police also had to be brought in, and finally there were around 500 to 600 police personnel who came in, and they finally were able to separate the crowd, but the situation is still tense in Channapatna, Ankit.
So clearly there was a gathering of both the parties' workers there, and then you're telling us that an equal number almost of police officials had to be called in. Was this perhaps a situation that could have really spilled out of control? And also, what are the two parties in question saying about this at the moment? Are they accepting in any way that there was a lapse in procedure, or is that not part of the question right now, Prajwal?
Now we are also getting to understand, Ankit, that this could actually have been avoided if even the BJP would have approached this in a systematic manner, and they could have gone ahead and invited the former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy, and all things would have been normal. But this was not the case over here. So therefore, somewhere there is also this element of pre-planning coming in here, because stones, yes, they might be able to find the stones on the roads, but also eggs were too brought in over here, and this was something which the cops had not expected, and the cops were over 100 to 150 cops were deployed over there. So therefore now the BJP is terming that that H.D. Kumaraswamy has not been able to see the rise of Yogeshwar, because he has been repeatedly bringing in funds to the Channapatna constituency, because now the BJP is also projecting.
Prajwal, stay with us. We have Mr. S. Prakash joining us on the phone line. Now, Mr. Prakash, what is your view on this face-off that was witnessed here? It could have really spiraled out of control. So on one hand, you have a credit war or a tug of war. On the other hand, you have a potential situation where thousands of people are involved. What's your view of what took place?
No, developmental activity should not be politicized. Whether A does it, B does it. Credit always goes to the constituency MLA. So MLA being the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, he should exert patience and he should rise above all the petty politics. And unfortunately, any violence in the name of developmental work is unwarranted and that should be avoided.
But Mr. Prakash, protocol, we are told, dictates that the former chief minister, who is the MLA here, should have been called to the event. We've also seen earlier how, say, you have a central government inauguration, the chief minister is invited. So this is something that is generally done, is it not? What is your defense on that?
No, whom should be invited will be decided by the DC of the particular district, and he takes the call. Individual MLAs or MLCs cannot interfere. There is a strict protocol guidelines, and that would be followed.
Right. Okay, Mr. S. Prakash, I thank you for joining us with your views on that. So the BJP is standing firm there that it was not in its business to invite or not invite the JDS leader, HD Kumaraswamy. It was, in fact, the district collector who takes a call on that. And they are saying that there was a need here for HDK to rise above petty politics. But clearly a situation there in Karnataka that has been averted not before the throwing of stones and eggs and other unsavories between these two parties.